This will be a good one.
Woo! Heavyweight action, no gi element grappler
First heavyweight matchup of the day.
versus Adolfo Bedolla. Adolfo Bedolla, accomplished jiu-jitsu competitor and MMA fighter.
Quick on the single.
Bagel said we need to clear the splash zone. We need to make sure nobody's in the watermelon zone.
Curious about Adolfo's first matchup. Do you remember who his first opponent was?
Is that Luke?
Was
that
it?
Luke?
I'm trying to think. We only have so many heavyweight matchups,
I
right?
think that was Luke, if I'm not mistaken, or Wilson, the guy who Luke competed against from Gracie Burlington.
Yeah.
Either one of those two guys. I've rolled against Adolfo, and we had a great. Oh no, it was Clint. It was Clint from Elevate.
That's okay.
Clinton Stanley. That's who it was. He lost by triangle, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but Clint's good. He's so fast for a heavyweight too, and like you're dealing with a lot of the same when it comes to Corey. But Corey looks like he's got some serious top pressure. He's just a thick human too. Look at him. He's got that like Luke body.
Yep. Adolfo's on that Kimura. At
Yeah,
this
Adolfo's
weight class,
got a-
though, that is tough.
Adolfo's got a mean Kimura too. Like that's not easy to get off, like to dissuade Adolfo off of. I've been in Adolfo's Kimura before, and he's strong. He's strong in that position.
It was Zach Erb from our gym.
Oh, Zach Erb.
Yeah, he's been hurt.
Zach Erb.
Yeah, he hasn't been around too much recently. He's been injured.
Stomach
but,
issues?
What?
Stomach issues?
No. No. Great reference.
He said, "I just look like Gordon."
Yeah.
That's it.
This heavyweight match has found itself to the ground. Adolfo in closed guard.
Yeah, and he's nice on that overhook. You know, that's good when you're in full guard at heavyweight. It's tough. Like I'm sure you can attest. Not every opponent is created equally when it comes to wrapping your legs
Yeah.
around a heavyweight man.
Well, and very surprising there. I mean, the guard was just kind of open. Corey wasn't in a hurry to get past the guard, but
Wow.
Adolfo capitalizing.
Is so doggish. He is doggish. I was just about to make a mention when he was getting up there. I was waiting for you to finish your point that he's technically just a step behind in the wrestling, but he's not going anywhere.
Yes.
He's not going anywhere when it comes to that. Man, he's just a tough guy. He's a tough guy.
So I'm curious about the gas tank, right? Because I saw Corey seem to take that first shot, right? That first blitz.
Yeah, and then when he was receiving that shot, he looked a little tired.
And then Adolfo now is taking his shot. So now I'm very curious to see if this gets back to neutral.
Adolfo's setting up that Kimura too. Like
Yes,
he's
looking for it.
He's definitely cross pinning and working up under him for that Kimura.
This chest-to-chest position is tough, man, at this weight class. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
Corey able to sit up into
octopus. Got a nice little octopus look here. Doesn't defend the crossface well enough though.
Good job following through the turtle, though, right?
Yeah.
You can't
he's up now. He's up.
You can't just go back to your back if you don't get what you're looking for there.
This is
You got
an
to
awesome
keep fighting
match.
through it.
This is an awesome heavyweight match. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of activity.
It's been back and forth so far. Each person has had their own good attempt, let's say.
Yeah, we've had one solid attempt for some success from Corey, and we've had one solid attempt for some success from Adolfo. So
there.
We've got 44 seconds to points, and it's definitely any man's game here.
So I was seeing a lot of just pummeling collar ties. I want to see clearing ties. Clearing ties with snapping, right? Punching underhooks. There, very good. Just like that. Elbow passes, not just pummeling into the head, right? Because that's where those shots are going to come off.
Ooh,
Good underhook
beautiful.
by Corey. See if he's
Beautiful
able to
underhook.
use it for a throw by.
Some
Good
beautiful
attempt.
wrestling by Corey. Corey's got to have, I mean, he has a head that looks like it was shaped by wrestling headgear.
I think the hardest part for big guys is the follow through. A lot of times, one move will get you what you want.
Yeah.
That throw by, beautiful, but he stopped running through it.
Yeah, I mean, we just said the same thing last time your boy Luke had a match.
Yep.
He was having a lot of trouble with the
Follow through.
continued, the chain
Yep.
wrestling.
Exactly.
And, you know, chain wrestling is a hard skill to impart on people when they only weigh 120 pounds.
Nice.
Oh,
That was a good chain.
Beautiful.
Single
chain
leg.
wrestling, single leg to low
Low single,
ankle.
cut back to the second leg.
But we see that he gave his arm away in that Kimura exchange again, but it just doesn't matter. He blows through it. Wow, Corey Daniels like a knife through butter.
Corey, first one able to get points on the board, 2-0.
Adolfo S. grip framing away as Corey climbs that weight over. Very nice and
I'd reach
high.
back for that crossface. That crossface is just there. Get
Yeah.
control over that head, right? He really wants the far arm, and I don't blame him, right? I mean, bigger
know,
guys, if you can isolate an arm, you
I
normally can
remember
get a
years
submission.
ago, like 7 years ago, I listened to you on, oh, it looks like he might have this. I listened to you on Dirty White Belt, and you were talking about the way that you really drill down on techniques, and you were talking about how you will have a month where you just go into the academy, and you're like, I'm killing everybody with guillotines.
Yep.
And I think you have to have moments like that with certain concepts like cross-facing to really understand how freely available they always are.
Yep.
They like are always there. And you also said something that blew my mind in that podcast where you said that all Kimuras are guillotines and all guillotines are Kimuras. Think about it, children at home.
Yeah, that's funny. Thanks for listening. I appreciate
That
it.
was a long. That was when I was literally a dirty white belt.
That's funny. Dude, that's such a throwback. That was fun to do. But yeah, I think the other thing is guillotines and Kimuras are very much in the same, not the same family, but both are leaders of their own path.
Yeah.
Where like
Their skill tree.
Kimuras is arm control that typically leads you to back,
Yeah.
whereas guillotine is head control that normally leads you to mount.
Yeah. They're like yin and yang of each other, of
Yes.
their own like little
Very much,
areas.
and that's why you typically see those are your two primary attacks off of, let's say, somebody's takedown attempt. Right? Either the arm or the head, and they're both legitimate attacks, but it's
And-
where it'll end you up.
to tangentially tie this tangent back to the match. Adolfo trying to set up yet another Kimura. We know that's a strong technique for him. Corey Daniels impressing so far in his Toro Cup debut, moving to mount. He's going to go up by 9 with 2 to go against Bedolla.
And specifically, Adolfo did not slow down.
Oh,
but he
mounted
slipped in an Americana from mount.
Americana by Corey Daniels. That guy's meat.
I will say, I think we found our submission streak now.